Well, hello, and welcome to Mrs. Sassy's Sunday Stream, episode 25. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I am wearing my Grinch shirt today because I have mixed emotions about the holidays sometimes. Even though I look on the surface like I'm festive, little bit of dying inside, just because I think we're going to talk about it in a little bit because I want everybody's opinion. That's why we did that's why I did the poll, which was like, for an office party, do you guys prefer white elephant or secret Santa? And I'll talk about that a little bit in a second as to which what each means, and if you guys ever have some pretty weird experiences, I kind of had one. As far as we'll talk about it, I don't know. Really bring the shit out of the table, and I hate that because I think it's a really nice, wonderful time of year. You're supposed to it's the time of year that you're supposed to make sure you take care of those who maybe need a little extra love in their life, a little extra. This is what happens when I wear weird lipstick. Ugh. They just need a little bit extra love and caring maybe this time of year. And I sometimes feel like people just act like selfish babies. So that's kind of where I'm at. I mean, as you can tell, I'm a little salty about the holidays sometimes just because I think people act like assholes. So anyway, Merry effing Christmas, right? Any hoodle. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I'm going to just address the chat. We're just going to kind of, talk about some stuff, get started here. Flaccid, yes. Everywhere you turn, it's Taylor Swift. She's on the thumbnail because she was voted Time Magazine's Person of the Year for 2023. I have to say, I agree. You can hate Taylor Swift all you want. She can be way too much in your face. She is everywhere, but there is a reason. This girl is not stupid. She is, God, this is bothering me. Maybe it's the camera. She's everywhere. She's everywhere for a reason. She knows what she's doing. She's a smart businesswoman. And there's lots of people falling for it, man. There are lots of people falling for it. That is why she is making the money she's making. She is everywhere. But yeah, I know. It is. It's just one of those things. Logical Spot, good to see you. I think you were here early. Flaccid was here early too. I don't know if he returned. Hey, Lance, good to see you. I don't know who that actress is, but no, unfortunately, it is good old Taylor Swift. I thought you were asking me to give away a war elephant. You might as well. I mean, with these, we'll talk about it in a second. I just can't sometimes. Dempsey, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Jacob, pleasure to see you as always. My favorite white bear. As simple as that is, I never thought about it. Now I'm Taylor Slow as well. Yeah, everybody, bless it. Absolutely bless it, Cannoli. AJ, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Oh, hey, JT, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Matt, you're on time. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. I know. Look at Matt. Everybody's showing up early. It is ho, ho, ho. That's kind of how I feel. Ho, ho, ho. I don't know, you guys. Like I said, mixed emotions. Mixed emotions on the holidays. People are just... I'm one of those type of people where I just try to see the good in everybody, and I consistently get disappointed. And that's my own fault. It's my own fault for having feelings and for giving a shit. And it really just screws me every single time. I have to learn not to be so damn sensitive, but I don't know how. I don't know how not to care. There you are, Flaccid. Sheep's in the chat. Ken is here, everyone. Our fearless leader, Ken, is here. Good to see you. Zombie Main, good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Did Cannoli eat all the candy? No, but there, we do have a breaking news. Cannoli Sasquatch left the house last night. So, yeah, interesting. Well, lipstick on my teeth. This is why I don't wear lipstick, people, honestly. Heisman, good to see you. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Absolutely. We're trying to be merry. We're trying to be merry. You know about, oh yeah, just being too nice. I know it always, always, always screws me. And then I'm the one that I feel like looks like the asshole. I'm the one that I feel like looks like the asshole because I'm the one that's trying to, um, I don't know. I don't know, make everybody happy. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Flaccid, get greasy. It's time. It's time. I'm okay, Heisman. I'm a little salty. I had kind of an unfortunate an unfortunate kind of office Christmas party situation that it just the holidays really lots of people fell for Nickelback too. Listen, it okay. I think my camera's weird. Keeps looking like I have red on my teeth. Um I think um it's a guilty pleasure of mine. Nickelback is a guilty pleasure where I do like one or two of their songs. If it comes on the radio, I don't necessarily turn it off. I know. Is White Elephant just Dirty Santa, but without Dirty Santa? Okay. Let me get through the comments and then we're going to talk about the difference between those two. And I want to see if you guys in the chat, we do have lots of topics, but I really want to hear what everybody thinks about this because I want to make sure I'm not being a big fat baby. I mean, I probably am, but anyway, there's a war elephant appearing in my Napoleon stream. Probably much better than what I went through. Hey, Zach's good to see you. I'm sorry I wasn't there on Circle of Jerks last night. News break, breaking news. Cannoli Sasquatch left the house. We had a family outing, but it included guns. That's how you get Cannoli to leave the house. It involved guns. So we'll talk about that too in a minute. Cannoli, if there's too much grease, I'm going to report the stream. You should. You absolutely should. Disappointed by the lack of ho, ho, ho with this outfit today. Well, here's the thing, too. It was brought to my attention that I'm doing it all wrong and that if I just greased up my titties from here up and put myself on Twitch, I'd probably be breaking records. So, yes, I am doing it all wrong, Vex. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It's such a disappointment. She does. Okay. Here's the thing. Another guilty pleasure. I don't mind Taylor Swift. I know it's terrible. It really is. It's not my finer moment, but it's catchy. Even my daughter Cannoli just looked at me like, yeah, I know. I get it. Okay. I get it. Taylor can't sing live. Her only talent is writing and stage production, is carrying her that might be true. I don't know. I don't really get involved. I didn't see her movie. I don't get involved with Taylor Swift. I just know she's everywhere. I just know that she's everywhere. But you're right. It's maybe that's all it is. But whatever she's doing, this bitch is making a lot of money. Hi, Stephen. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope the job is doing well for you. Okay, same. I love Christmas, but I hate the stress that it brings. And I don't know how to undo the stress. I'm not stressed out. I'm not stressed out. The problem is that I hate what it does to other people sometimes. Like, I don't stress out about gifts. I just stress out when I see people acting like assholes to other people during the holiday season. That's the only thing. This live stream live from Sassy shower boom room. I can see the shower curtain in the back. No, that's actually my patio door. So this is the back of the house. But if I did do it from a shower boom room, I would probably have, I mean, listen, let's just put it out there. The last time we had titties on the stream, Vex and I, it was my biggest live stream ever. It just that shit sells. I'm gonna have to. I'm really gonna have to try. I'm gonna have to try harder. Hey Jay, good to see you. I think I saw you sent me something. I'm gonna check it out and see what we've got. And hello, Gravy D. Good to see you. Did you really get tipsy off your cake last night? I was wondering, doesn't the bourbon bake off? So everybody, it was Vex's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday. And she did a chocolate and bourbon cake. Apparently there was a poll. Somehow, I don't know how I missed it. I would have totally voted. But she it got voted that she should make chocolate and bourbon cake. And I would like that recipe if you got drunk, tipsy, whatever, what have you. Yes, thank you so much. I'm going to check that out right now. Absolutely. Sassy, told you before, don't Xerox your bum on the photocopier at the Christmas party. Vex can tell you it was, oh, that's a mistake. Yeah, you know what happens. I make poor choices. I did drink a little bit. This isn't where I left my lowrider golf cart. Good to see you, Meatball. I miss you. I hope you're doing well. I think are you still at Disneyland? Are you checking in from Disneyland? I saw your cute little tiny human dressed up as Cinderella. Yeah, greased up titties. That's what this one woman was doing on Twitch, and I'm sure that that's what was happening for her. Yeah, they were better. I mean, I hope that is not sarcasm, because I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Anyway, let's see. Whoa, why this just took a left turn. Maybe we'll talk about that in a little bit. No. One, I don't get to go to the beach very often, and two, no, I would not. And I wonder where that's coming from. Maybe it was from Circle of Jerks last night, which I'm sorry I missed. But yeah, you know what? Here's the thing too. I am like, what am I? Gosh, I have 469 subscribers. Okay. And I'm under 500 watch hours. Maybe if I did one titty stream, I would break all my numbers. I don't know. I just really, where's Tay Tay? That thumbnail is clickbait. That's absolutely right. It is. I couldn't get her to show up. She was too busy. Boob tube, not a good plan. Your YouTube tip system isn't as good as OnlyFans. I just see so many different people just I don't know. It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. All right, so let's get into what we're talking about today. First thing, are you guys familiar with like office gift exchanges? I want to know if anybody oh God, I'm getting boring. My numbers just dropped like so much. Good Lord. Maybe I should take my shirt off. Anyway, I want everybody's opinion right now. I want to know, Lance, oh, he needs to start showing more leg. I know. Somebody's got to do something. Anyway, so office Christmas gift exchanges. So there's usually two ways you can do it. You have an office Christmas party and you do a white elephant gift, which means you just go out and you buy anything random that you think somebody would like. Okay. And you pick numbers at the party. You pick numbers from 1 to however many employees there are. And then you start an order. So number 1 picks their gift. And then number 2, like number 1 can't do anything. So number 2, they either steal from number 1 or they pick their own gift, and so on and so forth. So you can steal from somebody else instead of opening your own gift that you don't know what it is. And the number 1 person, if they want to, at the very end, they can steal from somebody else. And once a gift is stolen 3 times, then that's it. The gift is done. Like, you can't steal anymore. So there's that. Or there's Secret Santa, where you like fill out a little questionnaire of like maybe your 5 favorite things. So you're always getting something that you want, and then the person shopping for you knows exactly what to get you. Or hey, Aaron, or Lady Aaron D, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. I don't do work gift exchange. Okay, that's another thing. So it depends on how many employees. Oh, I figured it was from last night. I'm so sorry I missed it. I'll have to go back and watch it. You give the gift of you. So here's the thing. Theft, always a favorite, holiday favorite, very 2023. So here's the thing. Or like I said, so you do white elephant or Secret Santa, or you can buy just a little trinket for everybody. Like, I have people that will buy like a little candle for everybody in the office. One of my doctors does socks, did socks every year, like fuzzy, nice socks you got to pick. I don't know. All I know is that the white elephant gift can bring out really nastiness in people, and it just doesn't, like, people get really mean, and I feel like people are vindictive and steal shit from people that A, they don't really need, and B, they just want to piss the person off because that person got really excited over their gift. And I saw that kind of go down at my holiday party, and I here's what I would rather do. We don't need anything. Okay, we do need tanks of gas and we do need help with our groceries because the economy is not booming. Do not listen to whatever Sleepy Joe says or people on that other side of the aisle. Our economy is shit, and we could probably all use just maybe a little gas card or a Visa card or whatever. I would rather, instead of buying stupid shit for people that I don't think they're going to like, I would rather just give to charity. Just pick a family or buy a meal. Everybody put in $10. I mean, if everybody at a company with 15 people put in $10, you could buy a meal for a family. I think I would much rather do that. I find that phone chargers are great gifts, either workers. You know what? I think that's a really good idea too. So I'm just wondering, has anybody ever had a crappy experience where things get really shitty at office Christmas parties? Some other things went down at the party that I'm not going to bore you with, but it's just, I just didn't like the vibe, the atmosphere. I actually left kind of upset because I'm an emotional person. And the person that got the gift screwed from them has had a really tough year. And she was so excited that she got this gift. And this other person just ripped all the happiness away from her. And I felt like it was really vindictive. And I did not appreciate, the vibe was just such shit. It was such shit. You know, this person was brought all the way up and then just ripped all the way down because this other person's enjoyment. I don't know. I'm an emotional person. I do feel too much. But I just felt like it was in poor taste. And I think that white elephant gifts like that can really get out of hand. Every time I participate in the office Christmas, it's always been a disappointment. Offices are worse than high school. Adults are the worst. You're right. You're right. And I didn't care for it. We used to each hang a stocking and we'd randomly throw stuff in them like candy or little trinkets, gift cards. You know what? I friggin' love that so much. That is absolutely perfect. You just hang a little stocking at your desk and you can rant. I like that. That's a really cool idea. I like that a lot. I'm going to bring that up. That's exactly what I did. I got everyone a $10 gift card to the grocery store and a bag of candy. See? And then, okay, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm going to sound ungrateful. Not that I'm ungrateful for the gesture, but it falls flat. So I don't think anybody from my work listens to this, but we get Amazon gift cards as a bonus, okay? And not everybody has Amazon, and not everybody is looking to use their Christmas bonus for Amazon, especially this year. There are a lot of people that could use, you know, that money instead of towards Amazon. They could use it for gas. They could use it for groceries. They could use it for bills. When you're given something specific like that, you have to specifically spend it on there. And I have a friend who really could use it for other things. She's forced to utilize Amazon. She doesn't have Amazon Prime, so she always has me, which I'm fine with. She always has me help her, and I always have to like put everything in the cart, use her gift cards. I'm just wondering, like, I'm just thinking that maybe, you know, something more like cash or even just a Visa gift card or a gas card or something to a grocery store. But the problem is MMA for presents, winner takes all. That almost how I felt like it was, because I felt like this person did it to be vindictive. And there have been in previous years people just getting pissed off. And I tend to leave with something that I had no intention of wanting to have. And I think everybody is so different at these parties that not everybody gets something that they would utilize. Have you ever been gifted an animal or a pet? No, and I don't think those are good pets unless the family's really been talking about it. But a lot of people give pets. My friend runs a rescue, and a lot of people don't know what they're getting into when they get a cute little puppy, and then they just dump them off when they decide that it's too much work. So Anyway, I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling on. I gifted a dog to my ex. I still have her. Well, I'm really glad you still have her. The ex or the dog? No, I get it. So anyway, the holidays can be a huge letdown, especially when you have some ungrateful adults involved. I think it's very inappropriate. I think three of the dogs I've owned have been from Christmas. Oh, I get you. Like you rescued them because other people, they just, I don't know. David Johnson, hey, I don't think I've seen you here before, but thank you. I say, fuck your workers. I ain't buying nothing for these people. I don't like any of the cackling hens I work with. Fuck them. You know what? That's a really good, that's a very good analogy too. Like, what if you don't want to buy? It's just you feel forced. So you have a Christmas gift limit. It's already during the holidays when, money can be tight and you're forcing somebody to go out and get something that it's like a waste of money. Somebody may or may not like. My gifts were fine, but I ended up regifting a couple of things because this sounds silly, but the Sasquatch family does not have a kitchen table. We're sitting in where my kitchen table would be. We turned it into a podcast area. So I don't need placemats. I don't have anywhere to put them. I don't have a table for placemats. Regifted them. There was a couple of other items that I just didn't need anything for. So I regifted them. Anyway, yes. Decorating the Christmas gooch. That sounds very personal and intimate. We'll let you be alone for that. Oh my God. Always glitter. Always use glitter. I got a dog gifted to me when I was a kid. As long as you held on to the dog and it was a family pet and it was great, fine. But I think the problem is that some people just think it's going to be fun. And getting a dog or anything for, Christmas is fun. And then they realize how much work it is. They don't think it through. But if a family thinks it through and the parents are on board and, definitely. Thank you. I do always tell everybody to forget to like this video. And if you are on here and you like what you see and you haven't subscribed yet, give me a sub. I'm trying to inch closer to my monetization. But like Cannoli said, they're going to review this channel and probably I'm probably too edgy. I'm going to start an animal rescue where protective owners have to literally rescue animal from Pearl. Okay. I don't know what that means yet. I think it has something to do with the movie. I don't know. I'm sorry. Hi, girl. How good to see you. Black lives are black knives. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. You know what? That's what I want to give out. Mistletoe, spelled just like that. Oh my God, Zax. Jesus. Are you still drunk from last night? Oh my God, you're hysterical. I mean, we're all a bunch of women. There's no men in our office, so that might be a little bit difficult. But I like where you're going with this. So also, I kind of wanted to just, let's see. I wanted to show you something kind of funny. And then we're going to get into, well, here, we're going to do this first. So I wanted, let me see. What did you say? One year, I just returned all the office supplies I stole. I, of course, was never asked back and had to change jobs. But that stapler, though, I hope that stapler was red. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. So I wanted to give you guys some advice. Christmas is in a couple weeks and we're all going to be getting together for the holiday. And I just wanted you guys to be aware of some of maybe family members or extended family. I wanted to, all women, that's how you all synced up like Wi-Fi access points. Exactly. Oh my God. Okay. I have to laugh. I'm going to laugh, Jacob. So before we got Zelda, Julie, my daughter, little Cannoli, was we were figuring out what name we were going to name our dog. And she totally wanted to name the dog Bonnie. And I thought it was hysterical because I'm like, how can somebody name their dog Bonnie? And of course you did. And I'm sure it was very fitting. It was just weird. It was just weird. Then I appreciate you more, Zax. If that's coming from a stone cold sober, I like it. Even better. Good to see you, R2. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. So anyway, I wanted to teach you guys some appropriate etiquette. If you guys are going for even to, friends' houses, company parties, just anywhere there might be a lot of people, big people, maybe, if you will. All right, hold on one second. Just want to help you guys out because you guys might, I don't want you guys to do the wrong thing. It is the holidays and I don't want you guys to offend anybody, okay? So pay close attention. If anybody needs me to stop and rewind so you can take notes, I can do that. Just let me know, okay? Your sister had a dash hound named Bonnie. See, I guess that's a popular dog's name. I didn't even think about that. All right, here you go, guys. Ready? Pay very close attention because this really could help you.
Today, we're going to dive into how to respond to those questionable comments from family members and loved ones during the holiday season. If anyone says this, do you really think a person your size should be eating that? Then you should say something like, I appreciate your concern, but commenting on someone else's food choices isn't helpful. Let's focus on enjoying the meal together without judgment. If anyone says this, are you sure you want to wear that? It's not very flattering for someone your size. Then you should say something like, I choose my clothing based on what makes me feel comfortable and confident. Commenting on someone else's appearance or suggesting they should hide their figure perpetuates harmful beauty standards. Let's embrace individuality and respect each other's choices when it comes to personal style and expression. If anyone says this, looks like you gained weight since I last saw you. What happened? Then you should...
Okay, in all fairness, I don't really think you should be asking anybody these questions. And if you do ask anybody these questions, you're kind of an asshole. But even to have to put this video out, I would never ask anybody if they've gained weight, what happened. I mean, that's just in poor taste. But I don't know who's having these conversations, but apparently she's putting this out there because I think she's been asked these questions. So here we go.
You should say something like, it's important to remember that bodies change and weight fluctuations are natural.
Oh, okay. Bodies change and weight fluctuations are normal. Okay. So let me just tell you, when I was 50 pounds heavier, my weight just didn't fluctuate. I fucking ate 50 pounds more. Okay. I ate myself 50 pounds more because food's yummy. Okay. And also bottles of wine with sugar in it, very yummy. There was a lot of decisions and things that I did. It wasn't just a weight fluctuation. I fucking ate myself there. So I don't know why we're dancing around the fact that weight does fluctuate. Women do fluctuate. Water weight, 5 pounds here or there. We do carry water weight. Women do gain weight during that time of the month. But if you notice that big of a weight change or weight gain, it's not because bodies change and bodies fluctuate. I'm sorry, but that's a very poor, lazy excuse.
Instead of focusing on appearances, let's celebrate the time we have together and enjoy the holidays. Happy holidays from Big Fig Mattress and I. Let's celebrate togetherness and fat joy this holiday season. Today, we're going to dive...
Fat joy. Okay, so there you go, guys. Make sure that you do not offend any of your bigger relatives. Do not ask them how they got that fucking fat. Do not ask them why are they wearing that thing that makes them look like a tub of shit. Listen, I have nothing against heavier set people. There's a reason why they're heavy. They're struggling. They have issues. I'm an emotional eater. Okay. Of course, it always involves food. I'm an emotional eater. That is how I got 50 pounds heavier. We were going through a lot of stuff. My child's mental health we were struggling. I emotionally eat. It's fine. I get it. However, this is a choice. This is a choice to be this heavy. And you can't put yourself out there looking like that and not expect people to say certain things. I don't think anybody's going to really ask that. Hey, what the fuck happened? You got so fat. I don't think people are going to say, gee, should you be really wearing that? But this woman right here goes around and she does educate people on how to be kind to fat people. She's the same one that has said things like they need to expand hallways in hotels because they're too small. They need to change the chairs. They need to there's all these things. So she wants airplanes to accommodate them. See, this woman would fare well at would she now? Okay. You should say something like, I got stung by 400 bees, so please be kind. That would be better. Oh, hi, Lisa. I am so glad you're able to hang out too. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I appreciate you. I do. Do you think you should be going for seconds after that huge plateful? Number one comment she receives. That's the thing. Like, here's the thing though. Who's saying this shit to these people? Like, I would never say anything like that to them. I might think it, but who would even? And I do say things like, okay, there are certain ways to dress a heavier set body. I was heavier. I had certain areas that I did not like. There is a certain way to dress. So I don't understand this fascination with the heavier you are, the tighter the clothes get. It doesn't make any sense. It does not accentuate you. Yes, put the McDonald's down. I had nobody to blame but myself when I was heavier. I had nobody to blame for myself. I could be like, well, that was this or what was that? No, get the fuck out of here. I ate food. Cannoli and I were very heavy together. We love pizza. We love carbohydrates. We're Italian. I cook. I like to make extras. I love candy. I love soda. I love all the shit that's bad for you. I love sugary wines. But guess what? It's not healthy for you. Okay. It's not healthy for you. So yes, you can't have people. I'm tired of all these fat excuses. Why can't you just come out and say, I like to eat food. I have emotional issues. I emotionally eat. This is how I cope with them. Stop being a dick. Being nice about things like this isn't helpful or productive. Be honest. You are huge. Lose some weight. That's the thing. But instead of that, she wants everybody around her to accommodate this way that she wants to be. Because I watched her other videos and she has a whole TikTok channel and she educates people on how to accommodate the heavier set people. Okay. Cannoli did have issues. He has issues. Okay. How about this? Sometimes you're too tall for a ride to go on a ride at an amusement park. He is very tall. What if he was uncomfortable with his leg space? He is not going to write to Disney and go, or wherever theme park we were at, saying you need to make no, because not everybody is like that. Hi, Cassie. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Fat Joy. I know. That's her whole thing. Like, she has all these videos on how to educate you to be kind for fat people. Oh, I love, yes. So Violet Beauregard, when she ate the gum and blew up as a blueberry, and here's a shameless plug. Tomorrow night on MMM, we are reviewing Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original with Gene Wilder. Yours truly will be on the panel tomorrow night because it's one of my absolute favorite movies from my childhood. Although I watched it again on Friday night. Not that I needed to revisit it. I know all the lines by heart, but my kid hadn't seen it and Cannoli needed a rewatch. And it's so funny how you see things so differently as an adult. I haven't watched it in a really, really long time. So yeah. So tomorrow night, tune into MMM on Cannoli's channel. I'll be over there. We'll be chit-chatting about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But that would be Violet Beauregard. Yes, absolutely. I'm all for body shaming. You know what? Here's the way that I used to be okay with my weight. I would just call myself voluptuous because, the girls got bigger, the booty got bigger. I mean, I carried my weight okay, but I also carried it a lot in my face. Maybe one stream I'll show you guys my before and after pictures because Cannoli and I had a weight loss journey and we kind of documented it a little bit and you can really see the difference in weight. And I'm just tired of, even Cannoli says Cannoli had nobody to blame but himself or me because I would say, oh, do you want a second plate? But we talk about this all the time, about all the food that we used to enjoy. They opened a Chipotle down the street from us a couple years ago. We were freaking eating, burritos once a week from there because it was delicious. You know how much fat and calories are in there? We like to eat. Lay off. I'm starving. Hi, Corey. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. So I wouldn't say it, but you'd probably be able to see the look on my face. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing too. I might give a side eye a little bit, but I guess I would just feel bad. Here's the thing. Maybe I would be fascinated. There's some sort of fascination with the amount of food people can eat. That's why mukbangs, originally mukbangs, were so interesting, because you have these thin, petite little girls that are just eating plates and plates and plates of food. And the excessiveness, I don't know. There's something weird about it, but watching a really heavy set person eat like this, it's different. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely would be judging in my mind, being like, God, um, but then I have the same fear when, like, if we're in a group setting and I want to eat, maybe more than the person next to me, because I'm like, I don't get this food very often. It sounds delicious. And I eat more than I should. I don't want people thinking the same thing about me. I don't make fun of fat people unless they're promoting fat positivity and or jerks. Very good. Hi, Stephen Brown. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. At a funeral, some fat dude who we didn't even know sat at a table and said, hand me that cake. He sat there and ate the whole cake. He died 2 years later, free education. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's sad. It's sad. The beauty standards won't change to fit you in, especially if you were Jabba the Hutt levels of big. That's the thing. And she's advocating for that. She wants everybody around her to say it's okay to be this big and unhealthy. And I hate when people say, even though they're heavy, they're healthy. All that weight on your body isn't healthy, regardless of your lab work and all that stuff coming back okay. There's a lot of people in my 600-pound life whose labs are fine, but the amount of fat weighing on their heart and their lungs and their organs is not healthy. Yes, she should be called Willy Wonka. I remember I had gained 20 pounds and my parents sat me down and told me I was getting fat and I needed to get serious. I lost the weight and I've kept the same weight until I got married and had kids. Well, you know what? I mean, I think if it comes from a place of love from your parents in a private setting like that, that's fine. I don't know how it made you feel. See, I had the opposite. Well, I've had both reactions. Okay. So in high school, I went through a thing where, eating wasn't cool. So I guess I just didn't eat and I got unhealthy. The whites of my eyes turned yellow. And my mom, who I don't talk to, forced me to sit down and eat a whole double cheeseburger from Carl's Jr. or someplace and a huge fry. And I could not leave the table until I finished it all. That to me was a form of abuse. You shouldn't instead of asking me, why aren't we eating food? We're going to skip all the issues and we're just going to force her to eat. So I developed actually an eating disorder, if you will, from when I was really young. My stepmom locked the pantry. Like we had a pantry that was like walk-in, so it had a door on it. And so she would put a lock on it. So we couldn't eat. We couldn't snack. We were kids and we weren't allowed to snack and stuff like that. So I had to hide food in my room. If I got extra food, I hid the food. And then when I went to live with my mom for a little bit, I ate and ate and ate and ate. And then I flipped the switch and then I starved myself. And then once I got on my own, I kind of overate because I was going through a lot of emotional stuff. And my mom at the time, who decided she didn't want to be in my life. So my in-laws were taking care of me. They were before my in-laws. And my mom one time asked my mother-in-law how she let me get so fat. So I've been all over the place with eating and stuff, and it's just not a fun place to be. Nobody needs to talk about your weight. So I've always had weight and body issues my entire life because of where I've been through, where I didn't know where my next meal was going to come from. And then I had everything at my disposal and I could eat and eat and eat. And then I starved myself. And then I went back to eating too much. And then I was told I was fat. So, it's just an unfortunate place to be. I body shame, age shame, just shame myself all the time. Me too, girl. Me too. I hear you. Good to see you, Squeaka. I have a ton of I have a ton of respect for people who used to be fat. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, exactly. I totally get it. It's a hard thing. Like I'm conscious every day of what I'm eating, what I'm drinking, how I'm doing. I try to exercise. It is tough. It is tough. And so when you're heavy like that, unless you have some sort of underlying medical condition where you just can't lose the weight, there are some really weird things out there. Fine. But that's just being lazy. That is just being lazy. I'm sorry. It's just being lazy because I was that person. The first step in fixing a problem is recognizing there's a problem, which we did. Cannoli and I did. We're like, dude, we fucking eat too much food. We like food. When I lost some weight at a holiday party, my brother-in-law asked me if I was having an affair. I didn't post a video saying it is offensive. Wow. That's an interesting question, but you're right. People just have to post everything. You either have those thin girls or you get Nikocado Avocado, who, yes, I've indulged in his channel way too much. So I totally get that. Yes, I think we've talked about that before. I know. I think we were told that. Oh, hello. So I wanted to scroll through and see. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. Bad Take Bojan. Good to see you. Good to see you, Nadia, my girl. How are you? Oh, thank you very much. Yes, I, decided to put on some red lipstick today. If you missed the beginning of the show, I'm trying to be festive because I had an unfortunate festive experience the other day. And so I'm just trying to fake the funk. Anyway, I just figured it was appropriate. Why not? Why not? But thank you so much. I'm sorry to hear about your controller behaving from your parents. Have you found yourself questioning your own parent? Yes. So here's what I do is, so my daughter, whenever she wants to eat now, and I just took her, she's 15 years old, and I dragged her to like her wellness check because we hadn't been in a couple years, and I just wanted to make sure she was, where she needed to be. And my daughter, for height and weight, is exactly where she should be. She's at the 97th percentile. 97th percentile. So, but yes, I will never tell her she can't have food. I will never deprive her of anything. If she wants me to make something for her, even if it's 9:00 at night, I will make it for her. And that's where kind of Cannoli and I are different. He's like, why are you like making her something so late at night? Like, just tell her. And I'm like, I can't let my daughter be hungry because I know what it's like to not be able to eat if you're hungry. So I always have this thing with making sure she always has what she needs. So it has changed me as a parent. Just because, I mean, who doesn't let their kids snack? And I was a kid, you guys. I wasn't overweight. I was like, I think it was like early teen, like 11, 12, maybe. I mean, come on. And I was not a heavy kid at all. So it was, so it has changed how I have parented my daughter for sure. Yeah, weight is a sensitive topic for me. It's because my PCOS and other things, but I still eat right and move regardless of my size. Exactly. I have PCOS as well. And I'm also on a medication, and I kept, I'm on Lexapro for, my mental health. And because if I wasn't, I'd be way more emotional than I am. I feel everybody's shit and everybody's emotions. It's torturing. So I need to be medicated. But I used to try to blame my weight gain on things like that. But it really was because I was eating too much of the wrong foods. I was indulging and treating myself too often. So because I have PCOS and because of the medication I'm on that can cause weight gain, I do have to scale back a little bit. And I was not eating right, and I wasn't exercising. So now I'm trying to do those things. So you're absolutely right. It is a very sensitive topic, but you do have to definitely, I did say you definitely have to do what's right for you. But I was using PCOS and my medication as an excuse instead of looking at the bigger picture for me, when I was just eating the wrong things and not working out, not taking care of myself, because I was honestly too busy taking care of my daughter at the time, who was really going through some mental health issues. So, no, absolutely. Absolutely. My grandmother had a rule: the kitchen is closed after dinner, period. She had 9 kids. I get it. I probably would have enforced that too. I agree with that. I agree with that. My dad won't fat shame my sisters and I, but then get mad when we wouldn't overeat. And I look back and notice I wasn't overweight. It's weird. It's just weird. And you have to realize just how many things can happen to you. Like, I remember certain things from when I was a child and what was said to me that stuck with me, and it can change everything. And that's why I'm really careful about what I say to my daughter, because it stays with you for the rest of your life. I hate it. Lettuce and mustard is good as well. Okay. Oh my gosh. So what did you just say? My mom did. She'd make chopped vegetables and peanut butter. Celery is delicious. Well, that is, yes. I'm 6'2" and I'm at 200 pounds, but I'm not in good shape. I move enough at work and I've changed my diet last year and lost a good 30 pounds. Yeah, that's the thing too. And then people get on your shit too. Like, I gained about 75 pounds when I was pregnant with my daughter, and I was already kind of heavy to begin with. And people would like, I lost like a shit ton of weight within the first month after I had her. And everybody was like, "Oh my God, what did you do? You're taking something. Tell me what you're taking. Come on, tell me your secret. Come on." And it was really just diet and exercise. I really watched what I ate. I was 6 months into being not eating red meat or pork at the time. And I was, I had a very active dog who liked to take long walks, and I'd throw my newborn in a stroller and I would take us for a walk, and I walked a lot and I just ate right. And so what is going on? I'm hearing sirens all over the place. I hate to break it to you guys. Are you ready for this? Newsflash. Diet and exercise, diet and exercise, diet and exercise. That's the only way that you're going to get to where you need to be. And it sucks. I should still be eating better. I should be exercising more. But I like food. I love food. I'm sorry. I do. Food is yummy. So I try to balance it. Oh, and intermittent fasting too works wonders. I lost a ton of weight when I was paleo, but then my back fractured and I was in a brace for a year and put it on weight. It's very hard when you can't move. That's the thing. Okay, so I totally wanted to do Ozempic, but there's so many stories coming out about how the side effects and the aftermath are awful. And here's the thing too. Maybe use Ozempic for like enough to get you down to where you want to get with your weight, but then you have to maintain your weight. You can't, it's not sustainable. That's the thing. All of these quick fixes and stuff are not sustainable. And so that's why diet and exercise and doing it yourself and intermittent fasting. If you guys have an opportunity to do that, Cannoli and I stop eating at 6:30 p.m. at night, and we don't eat again until 10:30 in the morning. And I have to say, trying to eat better, intermittent fasting and working out when I can, which I try to do 4 days a week is the max that I can do with everything I have going on. But if you can do that and try to eat right, I think that really, really does help. But God, sometimes I just want a quick fix. I get it. I do too. Losing weight the right way is more important than anything else. If the method is easy, it's probably harmful to you, which is what's coming out about Ozempic as well. So I'm working on losing the weight I gained from the depression following my dad. No carb, weight training, cardio, and I'm down 30 pounds, but I don't ever say I'm pretty or need to be accommodated. You know what? You should be very proud of yourself. It is hard. No carbs. And we're also like, Cannoli does like total keto. I'm on half-ass keto because I'm vegetarian. So I can't always be no carbs, but we cut down carbs massively. And that has really helped as well. So I didn't want this to turn into a weight loss show, but I just felt, it was really interesting. Very interesting that, people want us to accommodate them for being overweight. And I just don't think it's appropriate. Yes. Good for you, honey. Good for you. You do it for yourself and no one else. I'm losing the weight because I want to feel better in me. I want my clothes. I want to be able to go to a store and go, I like that shirt. And because I like it, not because I have to pick something because it's the only thing that fits. The best way to lose weight, sweat as much as possible, as long as possible, is come out and live in Arizona. You will. And there's my friend. There you are, Nosferatu. I've got the hoops on for you. Crystal meth is how I lost weight. I've thought about that before, but I have a highly addictive personality, and I don't know how you do crystal meth anymore. Do you smoke that? Because that might be okay, but then you might lose your teeth. I don't want to do the one that you snort because I've seen so many people lose their noses. Hang on, I'm going to pull something up real quick before, not that we need to get into topics, but my friends sent me something. So let's look here. We've got something from Jay. Let's see here. Yeah. See, that's the thing too. I didn't want to have to shop in the bigger section. I wanted to, and now it's so nice where I can go to Five and Below and buy these cool t-shirts and they fit. I don't remember stuff fitting. And you always had to get you had to shop at different stores. Not that I was that overweight, but it was enough to where I could not fit into the good sizes that I wanted, So definitely. All right, let's look up the messages. What do we got here? Oh, well, hang on a second. We've got a little fun thing from Jay, Desolate Souls. Hang on one second. Sorry, I'm having brain farts all over the place here. Hang on. Here's a cute little... All right, we're going to play this. All right, kids, here's a little... Oh, happy holidays. Look at you being nice. Look at you. Well, let's play this. This is a happy holiday from Jay. Oh, wait, let me make sure the volume is up. Okay, here we go. What the hell? Oh, it's a bunch of J's. Oh, yes. Oh, from the Gooches. Look at you. All right. Well, thank you so much. That was very festive for my show today. I appreciate you very much. Where's my mouse? Oh my God, I'm all over the place. Well, thank you so much. Yes, happy holidays from the Gooches. So Jay has made a name change. It's Diabolical Souls Presents now. So I'm sure he'll talk about it on his show if he hasn't already. I'm not sure the nature of the name change, but we now know him as Diabolical instead of Desolate. So thank you for sending me that. You didn't miss much. So we've actually just spent the hour talking about shitty office party gift exchanges, whether or not you like Secret Santa or White Elephant. And then we talked about fat etiquette for the holidays. So you haven't missed much. We've been just chit-chatting, actually. You guys keep me off my topics, and I like it. It's fun. I have topics just in case nobody shows up, but you guys always show up. So I appreciate you. And then we just got slayed by the Gooches. So that was fun. I know. No wonder he can draw the Gooches so well. Okay, so let's see what else. White Bear sent me something too. Oh, he sent me a voice message. He sent me a voice message that said, you said doo-doo. Yes, I did say doo-doo. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was funny. All right, what? Oh, Bonnie is cute, Jacob. Oh. Hi, John Douglas. All I want for Christmas is the globalist to have a sudden case of Epstein. Okay. Well, if you think Epstein hung himself, yeah, that's a controversial topic, but absolutely good to see you, John. Good to see you. Hi, Corey. Good to see you. I think you're new here, but thank you so much for hanging out. If you guys are new here, I hardly say this, but if you guys are new here and you like what you see and you want to see more of it, give me a subscription. I'm getting really close to 500 and I'd love to be monetized. I'd love to, make some pocket change off of this thing I do here. All right. So let's see. We've got some topics. Let's get into some funny Oh, you guys, since we're talking about Christmas, I have to show you guys what Arizona does here. I thought I saw this in person the other day. Actually, it's pretty interesting. Okay, so we have this. I don't. I think this is from. I don't know if this is a Frank Lloyd Wright. I think it might be something that has to do with Frank Lloyd Wright. I don't freaking know. Any hoodle. This blue thing here is this just artsy fartsy thing that we have in a shopping center, and they decided to put 100-foot tall elf on the shelf. I mean, look at how big this fucker is. It's huge. Like this thing, I was actually driving past this the other day, going to a store. I'm not normally in this area. This thing is huge. It was pretty cool though. It's pretty cool. I don't know how to blow this up any bigger. Anyway, there you go. There you go. Oh, and Maggiano's, great Italian restaurant if anybody's ever been there. So there you go. Let's see. What did this say? Epstein learned the ropes from Robert Maxwell, Ghislaine's father. Oh boy. Boy. Talking of Gooch, at Sassy, do you get all these bot profiles liking your posts on? No, I don't think so. But I could double check. Elf on a shelf bigger than soap on a rope. Absolutely. Yeah, that is pretty cool. It is pretty cool, especially like for kids. I used to do Elf on the Shelf when my kid was younger, and she loved it. So she would have loved to see that when she was little. I'm kind of sad that, we missed out on that. All right. I don't think we give a shit about what Taylor Swift, her accomplishments do. I mean, we know why she is, Time Magazine's most popular person of 2023. I had a whole list of all of her accomplishments, but listen, if you haven't been living under a rock, you know what Taylor Swift has been doing. So let's see. Let's go through some of my. Oh, here we're going to talk about. First of all, I love this guy, Clarkson Lawson. We're gonna talk about. We'll play the video and then we're gonna dissect it for a second. Hang on. You think Taylor Swift is a dude, huh? I don't know. Tell me why you think they are a dude. And also, Nos, I want you to tell me your worst Christmas gift you've ever gotten as a vampire. Worst Christmas gift. Oh, here's my brother-in-law. What'd you say? Hi, everyone. No holiday spirit so far, and the lights and decorating seem to be much smaller each year. Fran and Frank's area and mine are pretty. Okay, so our area, to be honest with you, our area is actually decorated more than it usually is. And we're really enjoying it, especially when we take the dog for a walk around our neighborhood. We're seeing it more here in the middle class area. I say that, because we're pretty middle, but I feel like we're lower class these days with freaking Biden in office. But yes, I'm seeing a lot more decor, our decorations outside. I mean, I have like a lot of the houses here right next to me that usually aren't decorated, fully decorated. So yes, I'm seeing a lot better. How about you guys? Are you guys seeing a lot of Christmas decorations? I feel like, although they're not that, money is tight, but I think people are really trying to be more happy. I'm trying to get in the holiday spirit, but like I said earlier on the podcast, I just feel like people can be selfish dicks this time of year. And so yeah, it can really be hard. Let's see. Oh, I'm just looking at. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if you guys are seeing more or less holiday spirit in your neighborhoods, but definitely more here in mine. All right, well, let's talk about this video here. I don't think I have any more holiday stuff right now. Oh, actually, let's do this one first. I really want to talk about this. I think this is really interesting. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but she was sitting down with Oprah, and I don't know in what capacity Oprah's doing any shows anymore. I know she has her own network called OWN, so I don't know if this was a show in there. I don't follow Oprah anymore because, quite frankly, she irritates me. My apartment complex isn't super decorated, but still more so than I expected. My house is decorated as fuck because I'm a Christmas slut. Oh, same here. I have a Christmas tree in my bedroom. My daughter's room is all decorated. Downstairs is decorated. I'm a Christmas slut as well for decorations. So same here. But yeah, Cecil, you're new here. I don't think I've seen you. I told my girlfriend she drew her eyebrows too high, so she seemed surprised. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Like if you guys are new here and you like what you see, give me a sub. I would really greatly appreciate you. That's what I was thinking. That's why I don't care for her. I just don't care for her, and I don't care for like the stuff that went on when Hawaii was on fire. I think there was a lot of shady shit there. So I don't care for her either. Oh, oof. Okay. Yeah, that definitely I agree with you. I don't really care for her anymore. But I wasn't sure how I felt about ravensimone, but I have to say, this right here, I liked this a lot. So let's listen to this. If you guys haven't seen it, let's listen.
I'm tired of being labeled. I'm an American. I'm not an African American. I'm an American.
Oh, girl, don't set up
get you
the Twitter
started.
on.
See, look, Oprah can't handle it. Oh, girl. Oh, girl, you can't possibly be saying that. You're denouncing the African part. You know what? I love this about ravensimone because you are an American. We are all Americans, regardless of the color of our skin. And I like the fact that she's an American first. She is completely overrated. She is completely overrated. And I don't understand what the big deal is with her. Maybe it's because she was a woman of color on daytime TV. And at that time, listen, I like Sally Jesse Raphael. I'm really aging myself, but I liked her better. So, oh, is this, yeah, this was big new when it happened. So this isn't recent then, apparently. I hate when things just make their way around Twitter and you think, oh, here you go. This was said years ago, way before the woke mind virus. Oh, yeah, I really hope she still feels that way. Oh, thank you. I subbed and hit the like button. I was just scrolling through YouTube and found your channel. I appreciate you, Cecil. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. Thank you. So even if this is old, it's refreshing. It's a refreshing take to hear. And I do hope in the land of the woke that ravensimone still feels this way, because I really do think that this is a great, great take. That we all are American at the end of the day.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
My Lord. What did you just say? Stop the tape right now. Okay.
I will say this.
What?
I mean, I don't know where my roots go to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how far back they go. I can't go on, I don't know how far back, and I don't know what country in Africa I'm from. But I do know that my roots are in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an American.
Mm.
And that's a colorless person, because we're all people. I have lots of things running through my veins.
I mean, you're going to get a lot of flack for saying you're not African American. You know that, right?
I don't label myself.
Okay. So I want you to say what you really mean by that.
What I really mean by that is I'm an American. That's what I really mean. I have darker skin. I have a nice, interesting braid of hair. I connect with Caucasian. I connect with Asian. I connect with Black. I connect with Indian. I connect with each culture.
You are a melting pot in one body.
Aren't
Yes.
we all?
Yes.
Isn't that what America's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. No, we're supposed to hate each other in every race, and we're constantly being pinned against each other. This right here is such a breath of fresh air. Okay, so this was in 2014, so literally right before all this started. So maybe she's one of the good ones who's staved off corruption. Maybe. I would love if I really wish we knew where she stood today, because that would be great.
That's what it's supposed to be.
That's what it's supposed to be. I personally.
Good for her. I absolutely adore that clip, and I really hope she still feels that way. And she also is a lesbian, isn't she? And I don't think I hear her like shoving that down people's throats either. And yeah, I don't label myself either. Okay, what? I'm not. I'm an Italian American. No, I'm from Italian descent. My maiden last name is a town in Sicily. However, I don't go and tell people I'm Italian American, whatever however you say it. I'm also a little Irish and German. But once again, why are we having to label ourselves? Why are we having to say, but this is also a generation of where we're also trying to, oh, and there's the light, people. She's going into the abyss. This is also when we also identify ourselves as our sexuality. We're not just people anymore. We're not just Americans. We're bisexual. We're non-binary. We're they, thems. We identify as butterflies. This right here is such a breath of fresh air. Why can't we just all be Americans and we just leave it at that? So yes, I do appreciate that. And did she? Okay, she went very woke. See, there you go. There you go. We had somebody there, didn't we? We had somebody. And she just completely turned, probably because she got wrapped up in the LGBTQ stuff. Probably. I want to say that sounds familiar, like she kind of did lose her mind when it comes to that. It's so sad that this clip is so refreshing, and yet it's no longer true. I really wish more people felt like that. But what are you going to do? I actually agree, Raven, here. I say the same damn thing. I don't put labels on myself. And yeah, well, apparently you're right. You know what, Shieldwald, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. They all did get TDS. And I think you might be right there. I want to say she did completely change. It's all about dividing and conquering, which I can't stand. I really, really wish that we could all just be Americans together, but we can't. I mean, we're so divided, more so than ever, politically, racially, sexually. It's just so stupid. And that's when we're going to transition, no pun intended, to my next video here. Let's see, where are we? Oh, here. Oh, God. Hang on one second. Where is it? Nope. All right. We're just going to close that out. Okay. We're going to bring this one. She changed. That's so Raven, right? I don't know. I never watched that show. I wasn't really into it. She never really, I don't know, did it for me. Labeling people is the communist way of dividing people. It really is, because there's so many different. That's the thing too. You are almost forced to have a label now, which is so disgusting that it really is. It's making the world such an angry place, and I don't understand it. She probably was threatened by Oprah. Oprah probably sent her a pizza. All right, so this guy that I follow, he is openly gay on Twitter, not just on Twitter, and probably in real life. And he labeled this, I'm getting so tired of people putting more emphasis on identity than humanity. So we're going to kind of talk about that too, where people are it's just enough already. It's just enough. Instead of being just a human being, it's more than that now. But communism would mean we're all equal and would solve all of our problems. Well, how dare we? How dare we solve our problems? You know, no, we need to be in constant turmoil for the rest of our lives. We just need to constantly hate each other and blame each other for everything. It starts before I get, oh, okay. Let's see. Did you guys answer my poll? I made the poll, Nos. I made the poll. So I hope you answered it. All right, let's bring this up real quick. Let's see. I like when he dissects these too, because like I said, he's an openly gay guy and he just hates this shit. It's so stupid. And of course, pay attention to like her tchotchkes and the thing around her neck and stuff like that. So let's just, it's 2 minutes, but we're going to dissect it because this is a lot of what's going on right now. Hang on.
How is it 2023? And this, I'll show you in a minute, is what we are saying the majority of families look like.
Okay, let me pause this real quick. So she is saying that how is it 2023 and we are promoting this is what a family looks like: a mother, a father, and a child, regardless of the gender of the child. I don't think that's the issue here. But oh, listen. Oh, you guys, sorry. Quick update. because I did start my podcast last week, or the stream last week, about my ear. I ended up going to urgent care on Monday because I did try some of the things you guys sent, and it didn't work. I couldn't move anything out of my ear. So I went to urgent care on Monday morning before work, and apparently I have some sort of fungal infection, if you will. So I got some really expensive eardrops that I've been putting in twice a day. But what I'm really concerned about is the fact that I thought there was a lot of buildup in there, but when they lavaged my ear on Monday morning, not a lot of stuff came out. So we're treating it with eardrops. I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm getting a little bit of dizziness once in a while, but no, it didn't get fixed like I hoped it did. So, but thank you for asking. It's not as clogged as it was last week. I haven't got the clogging thing, but I'm a little curious if there's a lot of wax buildup. But I tried a bunch of stuff on Sunday and it didn't work, unfortunately. But thank you for asking. Yes, her voice is already annoying. They usually are. They usually are super annoying. Hey, what is this? When's the last time you actually saw an all-white family in a commercial? That too. Oh, hi, Price of Reason. Good to see you. No ringing in the ear. I talked about this last week, but I wear hearing aids. And so I want to say that I was getting like an over excessive wax buildup in my ear. And so it was very clogged and it was sore. It didn't really feel very good. So I tried to do some wax removal solution at home. I bought it from the store and I followed all the directions, and I did it like 3 or 4 times one week, and it just I wasn't having it. So Sunday I was really struggling on the stream here last week and got some suggestions, and I did try them, and it just unfortunately made it worse. So that's why I had to go to urgent care. There's never been ringing, but at times there was pain coming down like here, and it was a little sensitive to the touch. And they said that they think I had a fungal infection. So yeah, no ringing, thank goodness. But I'm going to have to figure out, maybe I'm going to have to buy one of those fancy ear cleaning things with the camera on the end and keep my ears really clean. Not that I don't, but wearing anything in your ear for long periods of time, like they say, it's so funny when you look up earwax removal solutions, they say, like, especially on the box, anybody who wears like AirPods for a long period of time or earbuds or something like that can cause it. And I think my hearing aids, unfortunately, is where it's at. But always the white liberal women. I know it is always the white liberal women. Absolutely. Debise, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. It's kind of wild. Saw a claymation commercial the other day with Happy Whatever music playing, and the family was every single color that's ever existed. It's like they adopt or Gumby's a whore. Yeah, that's the thing. They have to put everybody in there. It's just, ugh. Oh yeah. Do you have ear issues? It's frustrating. I'm already like needing to wear hearing aids because I can't hear. And then wearing the hearing aids is causing a secondary issue. And the eardrops were like $62. So it was like $50 to go to urgent care, $62 just for the eardrops that I don't know. Oh yeah, no, I'm okay. It was after last week when I was having all those ear issues. I ended up going to urgent care, and she said she thought it looked like a fungal infection because I'm not having a fever. So it's not like a traditional ear infection. So I'm doing better. I'm just concerned that even if the infection clears up, that there's still too much buildup in there. Can only kept talking shit, and it finally got built up in Mrs. C's ears. Absolutely. It is. No, you're right. It is bad to have your ears too clean, for sure. But apparently my nurse practitioner, when I first had this issues, because I try not to go to the doctor unless I have to, because I work for one. So she looked at my ears and she just thought it was a bunch of buildup. So I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going on. Yeah, it's not fun. And then of course, putting the eardrops in at night, it's just your whole ear is all clogged with water. So it's not fun. But thank you guys. I'm on the mend, hopefully. I can hear better. At least I'm not muffled anymore. So, all right. So back to this, an earwig. No, dude, I've heard of earwigs before. I was really, really worried that when I went to urgent care, they were going to look in there and like flush it. They did, like I said, they did the lavage, and I thought they were going to flush it and a bug was going to come out. I've seen too many YouTube videos. It does sound a bit irrational for my taste. Okay, so what this liberal bitch is complaining about is that this is not your typical family anymore. The fact that we are promoting that a mom, a dad, I'm sorry, a female, a male, and one child, which this is what my family looks like, except I have a daughter. We just have one child, that this is not normal anymore, that you should not be promoting this in 2023.
This is the majority families.
Yes, that is what we're saying the majority of families look like, because the majority of families have a mom and a dad. That doesn't mean that some families don't have two dads and two moms, but it is the majority.
And those families have plenty of things dedicated to them, movies and books and holidays and all the things.
Just because straight families are shown in media doesn't mean that gay families don't exist. I've always found this concept interesting and a little bit backwards. Preaching that we can't relate to characters in books or movies or just people in media unless they share our sexuality or our race. We all have shared humanity that we can relate to.
Oh, shared humanity. What a freaking concept. Maybe the liberals can try that one on for size. Humanity. We're all humans at the end of the day. This guy really has some great takes. I really do enjoy him.
One another on. When I see straight couples, I can still relate to them because I know what it's like to be human and be in a relationship.
Why is that on a book? Why is that a picture representing families?
Why does that bother her so much? The fact that somebody can look at a children's book and see a mom, a dad, and a child on there and be triggered is beyond me. It's absolutely beyond me. Well, if this is not normal anymore, then they are a minority and therefore she must champion them, right? Please explain to me when a mom, a dad, and a child as a family is triggering. You have got to be mentally off your rocker. I mean, there is no hope for this woman thinking that. This disturbs me more than a lot of things that I've seen. This is absolutely ridiculous because there is a huge group of people out there that share the same ideology she does and promoting that and brainwashing other people thinking that that is wrong. You know what's not normal? Actually, here's the thing. Here, I'm going to say it right now. What is abnormal about that picture is the fact that there is a mom and a dad maybe still married. That's kind of abnormal these days. A lot of parents get divorced. If that's the child's biological mom and biological father and they're still together, that's actually pretty abnormal because a lot of families get divorced. That I could see. However, this is a little bit ridiculous. Shield while they're arguments always collapse when they use their logic when you use their logic against them. Absolutely. I don't understand this. She seems like a teacher. Absolutely. I think the book said workbook, like a book full of math problems or something, but I could be wrong. No, it did look like a workbook of some reason. And the picture was really probably had nothing to do with the contents of the book. But we can go back after this and see if they show the cover again and see what it was. No, that's a classroom, hun. Shieldwell, that's a classroom. If you look right behind her and stuff, this is a classroom. And I do have another, do I have another teacher thing on here? I might. Kids wouldn't exist without men and women procreating. Liberals don't like biological science. I know, and that's what really concerns me. I don't understand why we're arguing with science. There's nothing black and white about that. It takes a man, a woman, an egg, and a sperm, which is why so funny is that if you're two women, a lesbian couple wanting to have a baby, you have to go find sperm, which is fine. But it just goes to show you that that is the science. And the fact that we argue with science it baffles me. It baffles me. It's like trying to convince everybody that the sky is not blue. Now, if you're colorblind, that's different. But the sky is blue. There's no way around it. The sky is fucking blue. It's just the way it is. So to argue with something that cannot be changed like this it's beyond me.
What do you mean, why is it on a book? Do you actually think that your family, which is in the minority, is so important that you get to...
Oh, see, yeah, did she have little things on her? Let's see. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, you guys. Okay, let me remove this comment. Okay, look down at the bottom here. She's a fucking nightmare. She has protect trans kids as her button. I think that her little thing to hang her badge on is obviously, trying to represent the rainbow flag. I don't know what this one here says. It's really hard to see, but she is protect trans kids. Do you guys need any other explanation? No, she's fucking crazy. She's nuts. She's absolutely nuts.
So important that you get to erase all the other families that are in the majority. Look, I understand that representation is important to a certain extent, but it's not homophobia that gets straight families shown in media. It's marketing, because the majority of people belong to straight families. The solution is not to demonize straight families or change characters in media just so they can share one similar characteristic as us. The solution is for all of us to stop putting so much emphasis on immutable characteristics and start putting more emphasis on our shared humanity with one another. But I'm going to take a wild guess and say that this person here is not interested in finding real solutions that bring us together. They're interested in virtue signaling, their savior complex, so they can...
See? He was just showing all of her stupid little tchotchkes there. Her flair, if you will.
And get praise on TikTok.
Yep.
This video is not meant to bully anyone, but I'm getting so tired of people putting more emphasis on identity than humanity.
See? I am too. I am so frustrated with the fact that people do this shit all the time. Let's replay this and see what the book says real quick.
How is it 2023?
Hold on, let's see if we can pause.
And this, I'll show you in a minute, is what we are saying the majority of families look like.
So she's bitching about, this is a multiplication and division fact family practice book. So it probably says, like, if you have one mom and one dad and one child, how many, family members would you have? So, wow, this dude is like Dave Rubin, but not a talentless grifter hack. I love this guy. I found him recently on TikTok on my For You page, and he's extremely conservative. And he's kind of like the other guy, Conservative Ant, that I really like. And I really love his takes. Absolutely love his takes. There's a lot of people out there that are gay and conservative and don't jump on these fucking bandwagons all the time. And I do appreciate it. This is why nuclear family under attack. I agree with you. And she is so condescending. It's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely. And protecting trans kids. You guys, kids need to be protected from thinking that they're trans. Their brains aren't fully developed yet. I know we talk about this all the time, but your brains are not fully developed. They're not even fully developed till you're 25. Okay. So we need to protect our kids more. But yeah, she was upset over what was on a math book. It's really sad. It's really sad, you guys. So, but you have teachers like that. And then, let's see. Plus, he works out those. That's got to care about your body if you want to be taken seriously. If you don't have the self-respect to take care of yourself, why should I listen to you? Absolutely. Yeah, he does take care of himself. We do need more teachers like Uncle Buck. Here's 25 cents. Go have a gnaw rat that thing off your face. Best line of the movie. Love it. But we do have, if you guys didn't care for that teacher, I do have another teacher for you if you guys wanted to see. Hold on one second. Oh, and then I'm going to play something for the guys. Well, I have a couple things for the guys. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I don't know if I pulled it up. Hang on. I think it's right here. Hold on. Come on. Where are you? Is it this? Oh, I don't know if I brought it up. Bug, gnat, is there some, wait a minute, have a gnat and all that thing. I don't know. Leon declaring war on the fatties. I thought I put this down somewhere, but maybe I am wrong. Oh, here it is. Yes. Lovely Hypnotic posted this. Thank you, sir. Okay. He was saying, and I agree, they really will hire anybody as a teacher now. So you could have that teacher that you just had, or You could have this one. So this teacher is taking pictures like this in a kindergarten room. So she's a kindergarten teacher taking pictures like that in her room. So the only good things to come out of lockdowns was illuminating just how bad schools have gotten. Yeah, unfortunately, that is the truth. It's really sad. Would you say I fucking hate fat people who have no inclination to change themselves? I do understand that. I do understand that because you can only wallow in your self-pity for so long until you have to admit that it's your fault that you are heavy like that. No one made me gain the weight that I had gained. Nobody like shoved that food in my face. Nobody forced it down my throat. I chose to eat that. So I understand fully why it's frustrating. And then you have people that complain all the time. That we need to accommodate them for their habits. So yeah, I totally get that. I'm sorry, Jay. I know, right? It's just so inappropriate though. You have the crazy white liberals and then you have these little slutty babies that are, I mean, she's beautiful and everything, but that's just not appropriate to take a picture on your kinder. I mean, what if you're like scrolling through TikTok or wherever they put this on and you're like, "Oh, gee, that's my son's teacher." I don't know. Here you go. Take this quarter, go downtown and have a rat and all that thing off your face. Good day to you, madam. I love that part. That is my favorite part. So yeah, this is the teacher you guys could have instead if you'd like. Oh, real quick. We're going to discuss. Hold on. Where are you? Hold the phone. I wanted to get you guys in the chat your opinion on this. I don't know if I've lost it. Did I lose it? Hold on. Let me clear some of my windows here. Windows. No, we don't care about Taylor Swift anymore. We've talked enough about her. Where is it? Is anybody surprised that is anybody surprised that Destiny is getting divorced? That his open relationship didn't work quite right? Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, I lost it. Hold on, kids. Hold on. I'll find it. Is this it? Nope. Hold on. We'll find it. We'll find it. Just hang in there, kids. Just hang in there. Is this it? I had everything pulled up. Nope. I know. No, I'm not surprised about Destiny at all. I mean, how can you have an open relationship like that and things don't get carried away? I want to say that there was a part where like he was jealous at the way that she was talking to somebody else on one of her streams or something. It's ridiculous. So he's a streamer, Twitcher, I don't know, who has a very open relationship and he's got quite a bit of opinions. He's been on the Whatever podcast. I can show him in a minute. And he used to brag about his open relationship with him and his, I think she was a, what's the word? Mail order bride, if you will. Oh, okay. Here we go. This is what I wanted for you guys. Come on. Okay. What? Oh God. I'm having testicle difficulties. She was getting tired of a blue-haired simp. No kidding. Yes, only Hunter J can rock the blue and be a stud for sure. Excuse me. Okay, here you go. I want to see what you guys think of this. Is this a smash or pass? Hold on. Smash or pass right here. Okay. Smash or pass.
Move slow.
And is that a male or a female? Yes, thank you. You're welcome. Can I get a bunch of God bless yous in the chat? Thank you so much. He's a pro-left thank you. He's a pro-left policy streamer, but basically the opposite of Hassan. He espouses a bunch of dumb left-leaning ideology, but at least he has the integrity to engage with the other side. Yes, he does. He does. He's been on the Whatever podcast. He will whore. That's the word you were looking for. Thank you. Yes, he is the douche with the bluish purple hair on the Whatever podcast. That's absolutely right. Yep, that is right. Who cares about destiny? I feel like we haven't judged the inappropriate kindergarten teacher enough. Well, we sure can. We sure can. You let me know what you think. Sorry, I have to. Cannoli's chair is so low that I have to sit on pillows. I need to get a booster seat. You were just about to ask if Hunter J was born twice on Christmas. Does he get 3 times the Christmas gifts? He does. I thought this was a dude too. It's definitely a chick. Like, are we pretty sure that this is a chick? Because even the face looks a little bit questionable. So far, people are passing. As long as it's a female smash, muscle mommies all day. But that's not too much muscle mommies. Does that look like a female face, though? Really? You guys would smash it if it's a real chick. Buff chicks are gross. I'd rather roll in the mud with a fatty. God bless you, Nas. Hard pass. I'm late, but I love Secret Santa. Okay. All right. Well, good to know. I always have unfortunate events with Secret Santa. So I love Secret Santa. I hate white elephant. Sorry. I'm all discombobulated. Good. I'm glad you like that. But this doesn't look like a dude at all. That face doesn't look masculine at all. Would. Okay, Mike. Whatever you think of the muscle girl, or see, and I don't know her story. This is how the society works. We don't know anybody. We are just judging them based on their appearance and on their appearance. That's what we do. Okay. So apparently she struggled with anorexia. Well, then that is a good story. I do like that. Since we were talking about weight struggles and stuff, I think that's great. Thick thighs save lives. But Mrs. C's, but yeah, they did deflate. Oh God, his chair is so like low that I would be like, you'd only see like this much of me. Ronda Rousey. Okay. Then I totally get it. Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano. Then this is your type of woman. But this woman would scare me. This is a little bit too much, I think. I don't mind a woman with some muscle, but this is too much and possibly crank activated. She's on steroids. I'm thinking. Y'all bliggers are gay. Oh, okay. You're right. Probably not. Yeah, so I'm not sure, but if she did overcome anorexia to get this, then that is good. But that's a beast of a woman, though. God damn, that's a lot of woman. That's a lot of woman. Oh my God. That thing probably looked like a clam with 3 pounds of bubble gum hanging out. That's disgusting, White Bear. Oh my God. Holy Toledo. Gina at her fittest still had a ridiculously gorgeous face. I agree. But also Gina wasn't this buff either. I'm thinking this is too buff, I would say. I mean, I don't know. But you know that she definitely has breast implants. You have to, because anytime you work out muscle that much, you have a flat, almost manly chest. So, oh gosh. All right, I have another smasher pass for you. Oh, I almost brought it. Hold on. Where are we? Here we go. Here's a smasher pass for you guys. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. What about this one here? Is this not sexy right here? This is what these are the people that are supporting our government right here, people. I'm not saying growing up watching anime didn't ruin me. That strong females done right. Absolutely. I'm not sure if this is She-Hulk or Z-Hulk. Yeah, so does anybody enjoy what they're seeing here? You have a baby fur storm the Capitol, make America goo goo ga again. So you've got somebody here that is wearing a diaper with a Nerf shotgun. I have 2 belly oh, okay, excuse me, bye. That is a soggy diaper. I mean, this is just disgusting. What are we doing here, people? What are we doing here? Hard pass. I'd rather jerk off with sandpaper. That's a pass unless a threesome with Zax and I can choose which end. Okay. Well, first off, this is a dude. Second, if that is a diaper, if that a diaper, they're wearing a diaper. And I don't know if that's a dude. I think it's a dude. But these are the people that are supporting our country. This is what we voted for, people, right here. Not we, they. This is what they want in office, a bunch of these. You'd rather jerk off to sandpaper. Absolutely. Jesus, what? Bring back the fat boxed muscle chick. Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to go through all my topics because I chit-chatted too much in the beginning, but you're right. Puts the lotion on and puts it in the basket. Absolutely, for sure. Absolutely, for sure. It's disgusting. Oh, okay. How about this? I want to ask you guys. Are you guys interested in this? Wait a minute. Oh, teaser. Did we even see that? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Just a moment. Hold on. I want to see something real quick. Hold on. I'm always a day late and a dollar short here, people. Is this really hold on. Okay. All right. So, everyone, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, did we see the new trailer of the newest movie coming out? Because once again, we're trying to check boxes, people. We're trying to check boxes. So we're doing Mr. and Mrs. Smith with an Asian and a black guy. Okay. An Asian and a black guy. This is interesting. I have not watched the trailer. I guess we could watch it on mute, right? And then they don't ding you for it. Here, let's see. Hold on. Let me. Have you guys seen this? It's a brand. Yes. Well, I don't know if it is a remake or not. Here, let me see what I could do. When I could play a little bit of music. I don't know. I don't want to get dinged. Hold on.
So,
AJ can have Mr. Mrs. Smith for reparations, but we're even now. This is so stupid. Well, I didn't like the first movie, so I give 0 Fs about the new one. Yeah, I don't know. What did you say? The new it looks terrible. The premise isn't even good. Yeah, I haven't even. Is it a remake or is it just like a play off of the original movie? I don't even know. I just know that to me, it looks like an unnecessary movie checking certain boxes. They have no new ideas. Sequels, prequels, and reboots is all they got. Absolutely. And that's what just bugs the shit out of me because there's no imagination anymore. Hence, I'm going to see Wonka on Thursday so I can do a movie review. It'll be my 3rd movie review on the channel just because I absolutely adored Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory so much growing up that I want to see what type of prequel that they are putting together. So yes, I think it's going to be woke, but let's see. Were people pining? Yeah, I guess so. People were really pining because it's such a great, that's the thing. We have talked about this before where you could take movies that didn't do so well and try to make them better. But I don't think they did that in this case. You know what? The Wonka movie is going to be pure autism. I'm thinking the only thing that I think they may have gotten right, look wise, not acting chops, leave all that out. But I want to say that after watching it again on Friday night, that Timothy Chalamet resembles a young Gene Wilder. I'll have to say. That's the only thing I'll give it. That's the only thing I'll get it. I got tickets to The Boy and the Heron on Monday. That I did hear that. We did see the preview for that in Godzilla. So, yeah, I don't care if it has people of color in it. That's the thing. They think everybody does. They think everybody does.
this is your first time in New York?
Should we be asking each other that? Have you ever killed anyone?
No, not really.
Really?
To be fair, I've actually heard pretty solid things about Wonka. I haven't seen it myself, so I can't for sure, but that's hopefully a positive. You know what? And here's the mistake that I was making too off of the Wonka is I didn't realize because I just don't dive fully into stuff sometimes. I didn't realize that Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is just its own take, and that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp is actually based off the movie. So, off of the book. So, I guess Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is purely made up with maybe some resemblance from the book. So, I don't know how they're going to do the prequel, but I just didn't see Willy Wonka as somebody running around the streets like it is in the first movie. And the way that he found the Oompa Loompas looks different unless I'm missing something from the prequel. We'll see. We'll talk about that in my movie review. Anyway, let's finish this.
No.
Where do I begin to tell the story?
So, do we even know what so they're just teaming up? Well, they're both based off books, but neither are exactly accurate. Both movies do certain things better than the other movies. Okay. Willy Wanker, thank you. I always enjoy your puns. Yeah, I'll have to see, but Cannoli did say that the prequel Wonka is to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It has nothing to do with the Tim Burton one, right? Bye, Dempsey. Good to see you. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Everybody, oh, you're welcome. It's always a pleasure. Everybody, run over to oh my God, Ryan. It's Ryan Roger Athy, right? His channel, reality based music. Jump over there after you're done here, so you can hang out. Am I the only one who wants to know what happens when Charlie? Yes. Thank you. Yes. Why couldn't we have a sequel instead of a prequel? That would have been so cool. Yes. Ryan Roger Athy. Okay. Yes. Why? I absolutely wanted to know what happened after. Like, how did he do it? How did he change it? But no, I don't know but that would have I don't know if that would have taken more imagination. I don't know. But Wonka could be, if there isn't anything of a prequel book out there and they're making this all up, then they had to have an imagination. So we shall see. I don't even know if I care about this preview anymore.
You're married.
The sweet love story that is over.
Okay, so they act undercover. I guess I'd have to rewatch the you know what? I'm over this. Nobody cares. Seriously. Mr. and Mrs. Smith's it's gonna suck. Charlie tanks the Chocolate Factory when he begins diversity hiring. Yeah, absolutely. I could definitely see that. And of course, isn't there already shit about Peter Dinklage was pissed that he wasn't cast, or little people weren't cast as the Oompa Loompas, which I don't know if there's multiple Oompa Loompas in there. All I've seen is Hugh Grant play one. So, do you remember in the 90s all the cartoon commercials for Wonka candy in real life, how they used a cartoon Jill Wild to make the Charlie sequel, how they created the marketing using Wonka as his... Yes, that would be really, really cool. I would really like that. I would enjoy to see someone's take on what happens after the Chocolate Factory. I think that would be really cool. And you could if you do animation the right way, I wouldn't mind that at all. I would not mind that at all. I think that would actually be really, really interesting for sure. The Oompa Loompas are accused of being too Trump adjacent, and he starts hiring typical midgets. Right, because they have orange face. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. I thought Peter D was anti-little people playing little people. I don't know. I can't ever keep up with everybody's gripes and all of their BS. I don't know. I don't know which page he's on, which book he's reading out of anymore. I don't know. I'm not sure. But all I know is from what I've seen from the preview, I don't know if, the Oompa Loompa just shows up in a glass jar on his desk, because if you paid attention to the original, he saved them all from being killed in the chocolate, or when he went to find the cocoa bean. They were all being by snozwangers and doodle hangers, or whatever the hell they were called. They were being killed. So he rescued all of them and brought them back. So I really want to see, you would think that they would try to play off the original. From what I see in the preview, it just seems so far from the original movie. So I'm not sure. Is he? I think he is a hypocrite, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he can't, but he can't reach it. He can't reach it. That's the problem. So, oh my gosh, you guys. All right, let's see. I'm gonna check. Hang on, I want to check something, and then we're gonna wrap it up for today because Mama's got some cooking to do. It's Sunday. We reset for the coming week. All right, let me see. Let me see where my stream is at. Where's my poll? Is my poll? Where the hell happened to my poll? I don't understand where my poll went. That is really strange, you guys. I can't even see what the poll numbers were. Snozwangas and doodle hangers. My favorite line is like, snozberries. It even tastes like snozberries, or whatever she says. What is a snozberry? Anyway, bunch of brats in that movie. It's going to be good. So back to that. I don't know where my poll went. I don't understand why I can't see what the results were, but whatevs. Placid says that to his wife all the time. I'm sure. Where's my poll is the question no man ever wants to utter. All right, here we go. Let's do some plug-in. Tomorrow night, we are going to be reviewing Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory over on Cannoli Sasquatch's channel. It is, I don't know what time. It's 7 Pacific Standard Time, 6 Mountain. I don't know, you guys. Listen, Cannoli, if you're in the chat, just put the times. I'm seeing 49% SS19 and 30% overrated. What's on the menu? Oh, actually, so I'm making this olive tapenade for a potluck that we're having on Tuesday. It's like this olive stuff that you put on top of like a little bagel chip thing with a little bit of onion and chive cream cheese. So I have to pre-make that. I'm making linguine with white clam sauce for dinner. And the linguine I'm using is keto friendly and it is used with hearts of palm. So I'm making that for dinner for Cannoli and I. I'm probably going to make something separate for my daughter because she doesn't eat that. She'll probably have chicken at fettuccine Alfredo. I prep lunches for the week for Cannoli. Olive top a knob. It is top a knob. I'll post a picture on Twitter for you guys. Top and nod. It's kind of like just it's a like onions and garlic all chopped up really, really fine. And it's like a topping for like a piece of bread. It's yummy. So we're doing that. So tomorrow night, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I am going to be doing my review on Wonka. I want to say what I'm probably going to do, kids, is I'm going to probably have it premiere right before next Sunday's Sassy stream, which will be, I think, the last one before Christmas, because I'm not doing one on Christmas Eve. I just think that I'm going to take the day off because I want to spend time with family and I'll probably be cooking some stuff. So anyway, yeah, my third movie review, it's going to be on Wonka. Hopefully it'll be better than my Barbie one as far as like not taking me 3 or 4 days to do and Filmora doesn't delete all my shit on me. So pray for me that my review adventure goes well. So look for that. Look for me over on the Twitter. I'm always posting stuff over there. And I appreciate all of you guys in the chat. Please like the stream, subscribe if you haven't, if you like what you see. It is the olive tapenade is really yummy. Actually, people ask me to make it all the time. Listen, they have bagel chips at Costco that are like small and hard. And then you just take a little bit of like onion and chive cream cheese, you put it on the top and you put the olive mixture on the top and you just shove it all in your mouth. Price of Reason, good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, it'll only be my third movie review. I am nowhere near Vex and her wheelhouse or Copa or anything like that. I do mine differently, just because I'm only capable of so much. They're like fantastic pros at it. But anyway, small and hard story of your life. Matt, thank you so much for hanging out. All of you, I love you guys so much. I appreciate you for hanging out. I just need to find my outro. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, definitely next Sunday I'll be here. Look for my Wonka premiere. I'm probably going to premiere it before my Sunday stream so we can talk about, my review and stuff. And it's a lot of hard work. It's not easy for me. I'm not good at these things, but I want to try. I'm going to try. All right, you guys. With that, I appreciate you all. And I will see you next week. And of course, stay sassy. Bye, guys.